Good evening everyone. So after long back I am uploading one video and the topic is related to the outcome based education and it is most useful for accreditation purpose. So I am K. Sahib now, working as assistant professor in Annamacharya Institute of Technology and Sciences. So let us move to what is meant by outcome based education. So I think everyone know about this education definition, and I am going to what is meant by outcome. It means so outcomes are three types, so which are skill, knowledge, attitude and behavior. It means so we are giving a knowledge. We means here the faculty or a teacher giving a particular thing to the students through a course. So for example, if I am dealing a concrete technology subject, so I am sharing particular thing to the students. I am going to expect an outcome from our students. That outcome is in the form of a knowledge, a skill and attitude and behavior. It means the students able to do knowledge about that particular course. The student will gain a skill that particular course. So it is the outcome definition. I think everyone clear about this outcome definition. And next one, so we'll move to what are the benefits of outcome based education. Here it is the clarity between a teacher, and the student. It means what I am teaching or what I am giving stuff to the students, and the same thing I am expecting as the same stuff from our students. That is the outcome. So that's why there is a clear clarity between the student and the faculty members. So that is one of the benefit. And the next one, flexibility. What I have to teach to students, so what I am going to explain clearly about one particular topic, so what I am going to give instruction to the students, so that thing I am having a flexibility. So this is one of the benefits for OB, outcome based education. And here every time I am saying an outcome, every time if I am explaining one particular topic, I am expecting outcome from our students. So how can you going to compare this outcome? Either it may be individual, either it may be class, either it may be batch, either it may be program or institution level. We can compare it is a comparison between individual, class, batch, program as well as institution levels. So there is one of the benefit of outcome based education. Yes. So let us move to in clearly or in detail to the outcome based education. It means so what we are going to expect from our student, it is everyone know about, that is outcome. So from this outcome we are going to achieve the vision, mission of our institute. From this vision and mission of the institute, we have to develop a vision, mission of the program. Here program indicates a BTech civil engineering is one of the program, and BTech mechanical engineering is one of the program. So that is the program. So from this vision, mission of the institute, we have to develop the vision, mission of the program. So from this vision, mission of the program, we have to develop the program educational objectives, and later on program outcomes, program specific outcomes, and finally it leads to the course outcomes. So I'll explain clearly in detail in the coming slides. So let us move to the program educational objectives. So what is this program educational objectives? In general, program means here a BTech civil engineering, a mechanical engineering, and next one communication engineering, electronics engineering, like this. These are the programs. In this program, so we are offering a curriculum, extra curriculum and co-curriculum. So we are going to put all together, we make a one program. So why we are offering or why we are creating this particular program? What is the purpose we have to place this particular curriculum, extra curriculum and co-curriculum? What is the need? Why we are maintaining this particular thing? So in order to achieve this particular program educational objective, so you are offering this particular program and you are educating the people with this objective. Yes, I am repeating one more time. You are offering this particular program, that is BTech civil engineering, everything, not only civil, mechanical, communication engineering, computer science engineering. You are offering the program and you are educating people. People means here students. You are educating people with this objective. So that's what meaning here program educational objective means. It means, so finally program educational objectives are statements so which are clearly tells what you are preparing your graduate for first few years of graduation. So what is this first few years of graduation? It means after getting a degree, 2-3 years or 5 years. So after getting a degree, what kind of career they should get into and what kind of activities they should be involved in. If you are able to put them as statements, those statements are called as program educational objectives. It means. And the next one will go for the course outcomes. Okay. So outcomes means, I already explained starting itself what is meant by outcomes. I mean what are the outcomes? That means the skill, knowledge, attitude and the behavior. And course means here you are offering, that means institution is offering or university is offering one particular course, that is a concrete technology, physics, chemistry, engineering, mechanics, so everything, these are all courses. Okay, so from this course, so what we are expecting from our students, that is the course outcome. Yeah, that is the outline of specification to be acquired by students. So it is one of the statements regarding the knowledge, skill and attitude and behavior. So I'll go with one example regarding this course outcomes. So knowledge, skills, I think it is very easily understandable. Knowledge and skills are very understandable, but when it comes to the attitude and behavior, it comes under moral values. So I'll go with one example. So for drilling missions, if you observe the drilling missions in particular fields, metal drilling mission is there, concrete drilling mission is there, wood drilling mission is there. I'm the teacher, I'm explaining you should not use, instead of concrete drilling mission, for wood drilling mission. If I'm saying like this, I mean if I'm giving a knowledge, I'm giving a skill to the student. So after completion of this particular course, after completion of this particular program, he joined in particular field. If anyone says you can use the wood drilling mission for concrete drilling mission, in this particular area, this attitude and behavior will come. That particular student, he is working in that particular area, he will not do that particular term. Why? Because I am saying you should not use the concrete drill bit as wooden. So like that, this attitude and behavior will come place in that particular area. Okay, so I am going to example in the BTech civil engineering fluid mechanics subject. So this is the unit 1 syllabus. So this is completely JN2A syllabus. In this introduction unit, so there are number of topics are there. That is physical properties of fluids, specific gravity, viscosity, surface tension, and lot of topics are there. So the student is going to learn this particular unit. What is the outcome we can expect? So this is the outcome we are going to expect. It means the student will be determined the properties of fluid. That is the outcome. If the student is going to learn all these topics, all these physical properties of fluids and everything, atmospheric pressures, gas pressures, everything, after learning this particular unit 1, the student will be determine the properties of fluid. This is the outcome. So it is completely related to the course. So that's why you can say it as a course outcome. And next we will go to the how to write this course outcome. So there is some guidelines for writing the course outcome statements. So there are 4 parts. One is action verbs, second one is subject content, third one is level of achievement as per BTL. Here the BTL stands for Bloom's taxonomy level, and the fourth one is modes of performing task. If it is applicable, if you are going to perform in the manner, we can use that is a course outcome statement. So I will go with some examples. Can you observe here? Here the student are able to design a column splices and bases. This particular topic, that is column splices and bases, it comes under design of steel structures. The civil engineering faculty know about this particular topic. So here the design indicates action verb. Okay, and the next one, determine the losses in a flow system. So losses in a flow system indicates here subject content. Okay, and the next one, by using the structural analysis software, you can get the competent level. That is the level of achievement. So competent level means it is a level of achievement. And finally, if you are going to give a seminar in on real life problems, we are going to presenting the seminar. Here the presenting seminar means we are performing one task. So these are the guidelines for writing the course outcome statements. And we will go for the action works for course outcomes. In the previous slide I am explaining only 2 points, that is design and determine only you are going to observe. But here how many action verbs are there? So can you observe this particular table? There are the 2 categories. One is lower order thinking, higher order thinking is there. It means knowledge, understand, apply. These 3 are comes under lower order thinking, and higher order thinking means analyze, evaluate and create. It means I will explain one small course outcome statements. Analyze the particular structure, evaluate this term and create the pre-stressed concrete concept. And next one, apply this formula for solving a equation. So these are some statements by using action verbs. So these are all thinking levels, lower order and higher order. By using this one only, we have to write the course outcome statements. And the next one, how can you say this course outcome is quality? So there is a one flow chart in our, you have to maintain in our department. So who are dealing a course? For example, if I am dealing one particular course, that is structural analysis, strength of materials, STLD subjects, lot of courses are there. If anyone dealing one particular course, they have to take some references from our university COs or last year COs. You have to collect all those things. Okay, from you have to take the reference and you have to try to draft the CO. So the CO is having quality parameters like Bloom's taxonomy levels, and later on it is going to verified. Who are going to verify this particular CO? Expert faculty members or course coordinator or module coordinator. So finally verification will completed and it leads to the approval. Who are going to approve? Head of the department or program coordinator. So this is then after only we can say that this course outcome is quality. And the next one will go for the program outcomes. So I am not repeating again here what is meant by outcome, and here the program also BTech Civil is a program, BTech Mechanical is a program, and BTech Computer Science is also program. So outcome means here knowledge, skill and attitude and behavior. So our accreditation agencies, so by using this knowledge, skill and behavior, they are combined and they given as 12 graduate attributes. Finally the student acquire some knowledge regarding these outcomes. So can you observe the all these attributes? So attributes of engineering graduates as stated by the NBA. So 12 graduate attributes are given by NBA. So one from engineering knowledge to the lifelong learning. So after, for example, I'll say one example in this program outcomes. One student is going to study one particular course, that is course concrete technology. So after learning that particular concrete technology, he may get the engineering knowledge, he may get the problem analysis, he may get design or whatever it may be. The student finally he gains something from that particular course. So either it may be knowledge, either it may be problem analysis, we don't know. So it is completely depends upon that particular course. And finally when you observe from the sixth graduate attributes, it comes under moral things: engineering and society, environmental and sustainability, ethics, individual and teamwork, communication, project management and finance, and it is lifelong learning. So from sixth graduate attributes it comes under something moral values and ethics. Okay, so we are going to get the outcome as a means of a knowledge and skill and attitude and behavior. They are going to combine and given all these statements. And next we will go for the what is meant by program specific outcomes. So in the name itself clearly specifically we have to given that particular outcomes. So in the previous slide we already explained the NBA agency already given 12 graduate attributes. We should not change that graduate attributes, we have to follow that graduate attributes, all engineering programs. We should not change that graduate attributes. But here program specific outcomes means you have to write specifically. So minimum it is 2, maximum it is 4. Okay. So how we are going to write this program specific outcomes? So we have to refer back the program educational objectives. Okay, so we are preparing, for example, if the program educational objective is like that, so we are preparing our graduates to take up career in design. So then we have to write something specifically related to design, or otherwise our graduates to take up career in manufacture. So based on this manufacture you have to write specifically related to manufacture. So that is the program specific outcomes. And the next one very important concept, that is course outcome and program outcome mapping guidelines. So that is CO/PO mapping guidelines. So we are having 3 criteria for justifying CO/PO mapping. So one is contact hour lectures, tutorial and practical. Based upon this you can give as mapping. And the next one, number of assessment tools used for particular course. And the next one, third one is keywords. So let us move to these three criteria in detail. The first one is contact hour, lecture, tutorial and practical. So here we have to give some levels, which means no mapping, low level, medium level, high level. So how can we say this is low, no mapping, medium and high? So there is some description in the bottom. If it is a particular course, so number of lecture hours is 3 and you have to complete in 12 weeks. So finally 36 hours you have to complete in lecturer, and you have to one tutorial class for every week, so that 1 hour is into 12 weeks is equals to 12 hours. And the practical, so 2 hours practical is there each and every week. So finally it gives to the 24 hours. Here the 12 weeks means the course description, the completion of course in 12 weeks. Okay, then finally total hours to complete that particular course, it is equals to 36 hours for lecture, 12 hours for tutorial and 24 is for practical, and finally we got 72 hours. Example, the CO1, so already explained in the previous slide, course outcome statement. That particular CO1 engaged in 10 lecturers, 1 tutorial and 2 practical. Then finally it gives the 15 hours. So 15 hours we are going to take to complete that particular CO1. So when you go for these levels, so it is in between 15 to 25, you have to give as medium level. Like that you have to give the COPO and mapping. And finally we go for 15 hours and divided by the 72, it comes from 20.8%. It finally leads to the medium mapping. Like that you have to prepare the COPO mapping. Then next one we will go for the number of assessment tools. Let us, what is meant by assessment? Internal exam is one of the assessment, and end exam is one of the assessment. Lab examination, workshop, guest lecture, these are all assessments. If one particular course you are going to take 2 assessments, 1 or 2 assessment, then the level is 1 level. If that particular CO1 or CO2, we are going to assess the three tools. We are going to assess the students by means of 3 tools, that is midterm exam, end term exam, class tests, whatever it may be. If you are going to use 3, then mapping level is medium. 4 or more, it leads to the high. And the third criteria is the keywords. I think it is perfect justification for mapping levels. By using these keywords, it is a perfect justification when compared to the previous 2 So that is no mapping means here keywords with related to LOT. LOT stands for lower order thinking. Any keyword is not related with course or any outcomes, we are going for no mapping level. We should not give any mapping. And the next one, the part of PO is reflect through that keyword or action verb. Here the keyword and action verb will be there. Already explained what is meant by action verb and everything. If something is going to be reflect, then we have to give as a low. And next one, major part of PO is reflected through that keyword or action verb, and we have to give the medium level. And the next one, exact action verb means analyze that particular term, design that particular term. Here the design and analyze is there in program outcomes given by NBA. Clearly it is exact meaning is there, analyze. So we have to give the high level. It means exact action verb is there. So these are the criteria for COPO mapping guidelines. Next, I'll go with one example, COPO mapping statement. So this is the fluid mechanics subject, and these are the course outcomes. CO1 has determined the properties, and CO2 has the compute forces on immersed plane and curved plates, and the third one is apply continuity equation, and the fourth one is compute the frictional losses. So when you go into this particular course, the CO1 is going to be mapped with PO1, PO2 and PO3. So how these levels are I am given means, it is completely based on third criteria, that is keywords. I am using this keyword only, I am taking all these criteria. Okay, and the next one, so that particular course is going to be which Bloom's taxonomy level means, here the first one is determine the property means, here so Bloom's taxonomy level as knowledge, and the compute the force on immersed plane and curved plate means it comes under analyze, and apply the continuity equation means it comes under apply, and the next one compute the frictional loss in laminar and turbulent flow, it comes under analyze. Like that you have to prepare these statements. In here the determine indicates the action verb and friction loss in laminar and turbulent flow stands for learning statements. So these all things I will explain in the previous slides. And the next one, after mapping all these criterias, you have to give the target to the students, and finally we have to expect the target from our students. How to fix that particular target, we'll go in the next slide. For example, we have to take from the threshold based or well as performance based. Threshold based means if your subject is 100 marks and the pass is 40%, so you have to come from 40 itself, or otherwise we have to take from the performance base. It means average based, average of last 3 years, then you have to fix that target, or otherwise based on your levels. So this is the setting the target for attaining. So once you have to write the CO and we have to go for the mapping with the program outcomes, and we have to fix the targets. So what's the next? So next one is the attainment process, how this program outcome is going to be attained. So that is we will see in the next video. So thank you so much.